This is a story about a very special place and a very special nurse who created some very special things for some very special people. Let's start at the beginning. This is Caring House, a Torrance-based nonprofit helping those who are going through their end-of-life journeys. This home, designed for peace and dignity, provides care to support residents and their families in the last weeks and days of their lives.
Caring House was created to help ease the burden on families with a loved one at the end of their life. When they're not able to spend that time in the home and the amount of care is too great on the family, or they don't desire to be in a facility, we believe that everyone deserves peace at the end of life.
Since 2016, Caring House has served 370 residents, and when you combine that with all of their family members that surrounded them in their last days, that accounts for over 2,200 individuals. And while Caring House may have opened its doors in 2016, it had been in the planning stage since 2002 by a generous group of individuals and volunteers in the South Bay. This tranquil home-based setting is the only nonprofit specialty end-of-life home in LA County.
We support families just as much as their loved one. We want families to leave their worries at our door. Oftentimes, families will come with a loved one with up to 30 different kinds of medication that they've been trying to manage. Their routine is severely upset at home, and they're just a giant ball of stress. And when they come to Caring House, we relieve all of those worries and concerns so that they can just be a son or daughter or husband or wife or partner and leave their concerns at the door. And we take a lot of pride in doing that for families in our community.
Enter Kathy Levy, a registered nurse at Torrance Memorial who was looking for a meaningful capstone project for her master's in nursing administration. After learning about Caring House, Kathy was moved. She came up with the idea of creating care packages with the intention of providing some comfort to those going through difficult times.
This care package is created for the families, because so often we think about the person who is dying and dying with dignity, but we often forget about the families. And that's what I felt like as a nurse, that I was giving back to all those families that I didn't take care of in the past. And this was a great project for me and my team that worked on them. The package contains a worry stone. This worry stone has a little indentation for you to rub it. It is amethyst, and the tactile is supposed to help with anxiety, depression. It distracts your body. Also in here, we put a stress ball with Caring House's logo on it, so you can get your stress away. And essential oil, studies have shown that this just makes you relaxed and release endorphins. Also, little messages for the families and a little bit of chamomile tea to relax.
Kathy's thoughtful gifts are completely in line with Caring House's mission to ease the burden often associated with caring for a loved one at the end of life. Even Kathy's mere loving presence at Caring House is something the staff here see often from nurses and staff coming from that hospital and others.
Torrance Memorial hospice physicians and nurses are frequently seen here at the home, working hand in hand with the caregivers to provide help for the residents and families together.
We're so fortunate to be a member of this community. When Caring House was built, Mayor Pat Fury was intimately involved, along with many members of the city, to ensure that we were just an upstanding, supportive, contributing member of our community.
As Kathy's care packages illustrate, Caring House cannot do it alone, and they don't. And for that, they are grateful.
We're very fortunate to have an amazing group of community partners. In addition to the generous volunteers and donors that founded Caring House, we have amazing hospice and foundation partners, such as Torrance Memorial and Providence Little Company of Mary and Trinity Hospice, that help us support the members of our community that need it the most.
I'm Leslie Robbins for Torrance City Cable.